James wasn't born with a silver spoon. From a young age, he knew the value of hard work and perseverance. Growing up in a modest neighborhood, he watched his parents struggle to make ends meet, instilling in him a relentless drive to succeed. He didn't inherit a fortune. There were no trust funds or wealthy relatives to fall back on. Every penny he earned was through sheer determination and countless hours of effort. He built his success the old-fashioned way, with sweat, grit, and a whole lot of late nights. The glow of his laptop screen became a familiar sight as he burned the midnight oil, coding and strategizing his way to the top. Every line of code he wrote, every deal he closed, brought him one step closer to his dream, a BMW 5 Series. This car wasn't just a luxury item, it was a symbol of everything he had worked for. This wasn't just any car, it was a symbol, a testament to his hard work and a promise of the exciting journey ahead. The sleek design and powerful engine represented the pinnacle of his achievements, a testament to his hard work and a promise of the exciting journey ahead. Each time he looked at the car, he was reminded of the countless hours he had put in, the sacrifices he had made, and the dreams he had turned into reality. It represented the pinnacle of German engineering, a blend of luxury and performance that resonated deep within him. The car's luxurious interior and cutting-edge technology were a perfect match for his taste and aspirations. For years, the sleek lines and powerful stance of the 5 Series haunted his thoughts. He would often find himself daydreaming, flipping through car magazines and imagining the day he would finally own one. He'd picture himself behind the wheel, the world melting away as he gripped the leather-bound steering wheel. The feeling of control, the thrill of the drive, and the sense of freedom were almost palpable in his dreams. It was more than just a car, it was a feeling of accomplishment, of freedom, of pure, unadulterated driving pleasure. The BMW 5 Series was the embodiment of his journey, a tangible representation of his success, a feeling of accomplishment, of freedom, of pure, unadulterated driving pleasure. As he drove down the open road, the wind in his hair and the sunset in the background, he knew that this was just the beginning of an even greater journey ahead. The day finally arrived. James had been waiting for this moment for what felt like an eternity. Every night he dreamt of the open road, the wind in his hair, and the freedom that came with it. The day James would turn the key and feel the engine come to life beneath his fingertips. It was a sensation he had imagined countless times, but today it would become a reality, and finally experience his dream. The anticipation was almost too much to bear, but it was a sweet kind of agony, the kind that made the moment even more special. He walked into the dealership, the smell of fresh leather and anticipation hanging in the air. There it was, the car he had been dreaming about for so long, gleaming under the showroom lights, his BMW 5 Series. It was a masterpiece of engineering, a blend of power and elegance that took his breath away. It was even more stunning in person. The sleek lines, the polished finish, everything about it was perfect. He could hardly believe it was finally his. The salesman handed him the keys, a knowing smile on his face. "Go on," he grinned, "she's all yours." James felt a surge of excitement as he took the keys, his heart pounding in his chest. James slid into the driver's seat. The interior embraced him, a cocoon of luxury and comfort. He ran his hands over the steering wheel, feeling the smooth leather beneath his fingers. He took a deep breath, the smell of luxury filling his senses. This was his moment. He had worked so hard for this, and now it was finally here. He pressed the start button, feeling a thrill as the engine roared to life. The engine roared to life, a symphony of power and precision. It was music to his ears, a sound he had longed to hear. He put the car in gear and eased out onto the open road. The journey had just begun, and the possibilities were endless. The open road beckoned, and James was ready to answer its call. The interior of the BMW was a sanctuary. Every detail, from the hand-stitched leather on the dashboard to the polished metal accents, exuded an aura of quality. This wasn't just a car, it was a masterpiece of craftsmanship. The seats, perfectly contoured to his body, provided comfort and support for the long journeys ahead. But it wasn't just about luxury. The 5 Series was packed with cutting-edge technology. The infotainment system, with its intuitive interface and crystal-clear display, kept him connected and entertained. The heads-up display projected vital information directly onto the windshield, allowing him to keep his eyes on the road. This was a car designed for both driving pleasure and effortless connectivity. As James pushed the 5 Series harder, he felt the car respond with an eagerness that surprised him. The steering was laser sharp, the brakes were powerful and progressive, and the acceleration was addictive. He felt like he was piloting a precision instrument, carving through corners with confidence and grace. The 5 Series wasn't just about raw power, it was about the way that power was delivered. It was smooth, seamless, and always under his control. He could cruise effortlessly on the highway or attack a back road with equal aplomb. This was a car that made every drive, no matter how short, an unforgettable experience. James soon realized that the BMW 5 Series was more than just a car to him. It was, well, an extension of himself. It reflected his personality, his ambition, his appreciation for the finer things in life. It was a statement to the world that he had arrived. He found himself seeking out excuses to drive. A trip to the grocery store, an adventure, a commute to the office, a chance to experience the thrill of the open road. The BMW had transformed the mundane into the extraordinary. What surprised James most was the sense of community he found among BMW owners. It was more than just owning the same car. It was a shared passion for driving, for performance, for the pursuit of excellence. He found himself drawn to online forums and local meetups, eager to connect with like-minded individuals who understood the joy of the ultimate driving machine. He discovered a whole world of enthusiasts who shared his love for the brand. People who, like him, appreciated the engineering, the craftsmanship, the history that went into every BMW. He wasn't just a driver, he was part of something bigger. He was part of a legacy. BMW had a rich history of pushing the boundaries of automotive technology. From their iconic kidney grille to their groundbreaking engine designs, BMW had always been at the forefront of innovation. James felt a sense of pride knowing that he was now a part of that legacy. He devoured articles and documentaries about the brand's history, marveling at the engineering feats and design triumphs that had defined BMW over the decades. He learned about the legendary drivers who had piloted BMWs to victory on racetracks around the world. He was inspired by the company's commitment to sustainability and its vision for the future of mobility. The more time James spent behind the wheel of his 5 Series, the more he understood why BMW was known as the ultimate driving machine. It wasn't just a marketing slogan, it was a philosophy that permeated every aspect of the car's design and engineering. From the moment he pressed the start button to the moment he turned off the engine, he was treated to an experience that was both exhilarating and refined. The 5 Series was a car that could do it all. It could be a comfortable cruiser, a capable sports sedan, or a stylish statement piece. It was the ultimate expression of his success and his passion for driving. James's BMW 5 Series wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of his journey. Every time he gripped the steering wheel, he felt a surge of pride and accomplishment. This car was more than just a mode of transportation. It was a testament to his relentless pursuit of success and excellence. It represented his hard work, his dedication, and his unwavering pursuit of excellence. Each mile he drove was a reflection of the countless hours he had spent working late nights, the sacrifices he had made, and the challenges he had overcome. The BMW 5 Series was a rolling monument to his achievements and his journey. It was a reminder that with enough determination, anything was possible. As he navigated through winding roads and open highways, he was constantly reminded of the power of perseverance. The car's smooth handling and powerful engine mirrored his own drive and ambition, pushing him to strive for even greater heights. And as he drove off into the sunset, the road stretching out before him like a ribbon of asphalt, he knew that this was just the beginning. The horizon was filled with endless possibilities, and each sunset marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. The journey was far from over and the future was bright. He had achieved his dream, but the journey was far from over. There were still many goals to reach, many dreams to chase, and many roads to explore. The BMW 5 Series was his companion on this journey, a constant reminder of what he had achieved and what he still aspired to accomplish. He had many more miles to cover, many more adventures to experience, and he couldn't wait to see where the road would take him next. Each new destination was an opportunity to learn, grow, and push the boundaries of what he thought was possible. The open road was a canvas, and he was the artist, painting his journey with every turn of the wheel. He was living proof that life, like a BMW, was meant to be driven to the fullest. Every moment behind the wheel was a celebration of life, a testament to the beauty of the journey. With the BMW 5 Series, he wasn't just driving, he was living, experiencing and embracing every moment of his extraordinary journey.